So one thing I've always wanted was a Jurassic Park cartoon. I've always wanted that as a kid. And a couple of years ago, when Fallen Kingdom came out, I did a video about the cartoon that never was, that would have been really cool. But now that the Jurassic World series has sort of revitalized a lot of people's interest in the Jurassic Park franchise, we now have a cartoon based on Jurassic World. It's produced by Netflix and DreamWorks, and it's actually pretty decent. I haven't watched too many of the DreamWorks original shows on Netflix for the things based on movies. I have watched a lot of their original stuff though, like Kipo. And I definitely wanted to watch this because, of course, I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan. It's the one franchise where no matter how bad a movie is, I'll still like the franchise. So even if this cartoon was bad, I still would have enjoyed it somewhat. But to my surprise, it's actually better than I was expecting. The cartoon takes place during the events of the first Jurassic World movie. A bunch of these kids won a contest to do a trial run of something called Camp Cretaceous on Jurassic World, which is similar to what some zoos and aquariums in real life do with kids, where they have them stay at the facility for a week and have them interact with animals and do stuff around the zoo to learn about what goes on there. The first few episodes have them doing stuff like that, but then the Indominus Rex breaks loose and you know the movie, so yeah, things like go wrong. It can't be part of the Jurassic Park franchise if it doesn't go wrong. I think the biggest concern for fans of the franchise, and this being a cartoon focused on kids, is that they would shy away from dinosaurs eating people. And this cartoon is rated PG, but people do die in this cartoon. It's not directly shown on camera that they're getting eaten, but it's very clear that they are being eaten. And another concern is that it's focused on kid characters, which they haven't really always been the best characters in the Jurassic Park franchise, but I'm happy to say that these characters I actually like the most out of any kid characters in the Jurassic Park franchise. I think the fact that you stick with them over a much longer period makes me feel like I know these characters a lot more. The character designs I do like. They have sort of that DreamWorks look to them. They look kind of like the characters in that Spirit cartoon that came out. But the dinosaurs look fairly accurate to how they look in the movies. So I definitely give it points for that. But it's not just all running from dinosaurs in this show, it's also a lot of group drama. So that might be a reason why I care about these kid characters more than I do of the ones in the movies, since it's focused on just the kids and not the adults. There are two main adults with the camp counselors, but they get separated fairly quickly in the show. And this series is canon to what happens in the movies, and it does end on a cliffhanger. So if you know what happens at the end of Jurassic World and what happens in the beginning of Fallen Kingdom, then you know that Season 2 is going to be quite insane. It's supposed to be continuing on to what happens in Dominion coming up next year too, so I'm excited for that as well. Overall, I really like the show. Like I said in the beginning of the video, it's something I've been wanting since I was a kid. So if you are a Jurassic Park/World fan, then I would say definitely watch it. Even if you're just a casual fan of the series, it's a pretty good watch. It's only 8 episodes, so you can burn through it pretty quickly. So if you have seen Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, tell me down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.